I'm telling you for the last goddamn time, lower the goddamn bridge, you greasy vest-wearing monkey.
Colonel Sanders.
Hey, boys.
And that's how we begin Valve's latest downloadable content for Left 4 Dead 2, ominously called The Passing. Since its announcement in the last quarter of 2009, L4D2 fans have been chomping at the bit to get this all-new level boasting new weapons, new maps, new modes, a new uncommon common infected, as well as the biggest seller, a crossover between the OG survivors of Left 4 Dead and our current heroes of Left 4 Dead 2. But there's a twist. One of the originals didn't make it, but back to that later. Let's talk new stuff. Weapons. In The Passing, the survivors gain access to a new melee weapon, a golf club, and a machine gun, the M60, and it was good. Both are welcome additions to the survivors' already impressive menagerie of weapons, and both have achievements earned by using them, so be prepared for fights with those achievement whores, especially over the M60. The golf club is fun for a while, but after I got the achievement, I went back to my old standbys, the katana and the crowbar. The M60 lets you rain hot flaming death on the undead, but here's the rub. It's one use only, no reloading, much like the grenade launcher, so make every shot count. The new uncommon common, the Fallen Survivor. I was really stoked about this guy, but after playing it and encountering him, there's really not much to him, although his story is cool. Like you, he started off fighting the good fight, but unfortunately he wasn't immune to the virus and turned. Unlike his zombie brethren who want to rip you apart, he prefers to hightail it away. When you catch up with him and kill him, he drops all sorts of goodies. You'll want to pick them up. Grab 10 items and you'll unlock an achievement. You'll also find new common infected as well with new clothes. You'll meet undead fans of the Midnight Riders, as well as get to crash a zombie wedding complete with overdressed zombies and a witch bride. Thank you, Valve, for letting me take out my Bridezilla frustrations. Mutations. Adding even more replay value are mutations, and I think we'll inject some life back into Left 4 Dead 2, which has cooled off a bit since its November 09 release. Mutations are special game modes that Valve will add once a week. That's right, a new special mode every week. However, these modes will play for 1 week only and then be replaced by a new one. This might suck though, with popular mutations. The first one is a spin on Versus mode called Realism Versus, which is pretty fun, so check it out while you can. An upcoming mode that really sold me on the possibilities of these mutations is Chainsaw Massacre. Chainsaws with unlimited gas. Oh, hell yes. You'll also want to play each new mutation at least once, as there's the Mutant Master achievement to be achieved for playing 6 different mutations. So, it'll be a 6-week task. The new maps. The new maps are pretty solid, and I love the throwback to Left 4 Dead 1. It mostly takes place at night and in the dark, a welcome spooky change to the game's mostly daylight setting. The levels themselves aren't really gimmicky, they're straightforward, but that's a good thing. My personal favorite is the Gauntlet Crescendo at the end of Stage 2, where you run and gun to the safe room with hordes of zombies giving chase. This is a great place to get the achievement with the M60, by the way. As well as the new weapons and infected, you'll want to keep an eye out for the new footlockers on the levels. Open these and you'll find a near unlimited cache of pills, insert Lewis joke here, shots, or even better, pipe bombs and Molotovs. Open 5 footlockers and you'll unlock an achievement, and don't stay there too long because the spitter will rear her ugly head. There's also quite a few jukeboxes spread about as well, and yes, there is an achievement to be earned. Turn them on and play the newest Midnight Riders track to unlock it. Get ready for some intense battles in The Passing, especially on hard and expert levels. The AI has improved quite a bit, and you'll really need teamwork to fight through the unforgiving hordes, especially on the final level, which brings us to the big revelation. Alright, and here's the obligatory spoiler alert. You might want to stop now if you haven't finished the level yet. Before you begin the final level, you meet up with the original survivors, with one being conspicuously absent. Yep. Sorry guys, the old man didn't make it. Bill's dead. Now I have to admit, when they announced the crossover, I thought you could play as the originals, but that was shot down immediately. So I figured they would be bots assisting you on the ground against the biggest horde ever. Not quite the case. The originals provide cover fire from up high, with an injured Lewis manning the big-ass gun from the bridge, and Francis and Zoe provide support, occasionally throwing down items and weapons. Surprisingly, the OG survivors are helpful, with an achievement earned by letting them take down the tank with no assistance from you. This by far will be one of the more difficult achievements to earn, especially if you're playing with trigger-happy newbies or bots. The final stage is very similar to the finale in Dead Center. You must make a mad dash to find 16 gas cans to power a generator that will allow the originals to lower the bridge to allow you to make your escape. This level is going to require teamwork. You separate or go at it with no kind of plan, you're finished. If you go into the room to the left of the generator, you'll find Bill's final resting place. From the looks of it, he was mortally wounded and dragged himself to the room to make his final stand. Feel free to jack his M16. Oh, and the defib unit doesn't work. I tried. Bill's dead, people. Bill's dead. If you manage to get past this stage, you will have finished the passing, and no doubt you'll be saying what I said. That's it? At a playtime of usually no longer than 45 minutes and at only 3 stages, it is the shortest campaign of the Left 4 Dead games, and for all the hoopla surrounding it, that was a little disappointing. However, with all the new stuff adding great replay value for the paltry price of $7 or 560 Microsoft points, I would say this is a must-get, especially for Left 4 Dead 2 fans. While I don't think this reached the full potential that the crossover could have, there are some great interactions that will keep you playing just to hear them all. On the heels of announcing The Passing, Valve announced another DLC for Left 4 Dead 1. This one will show how the originals made it down south to meet the Left 4 Dead 2 cast. I know for those who felt a bit shafted for DLC for the first game on the Xbox 360, it'll be welcome, and hopefully will shed more light on the happenings of the Left 4 Dead universe. Well, that's my review for Left 4 Dead 2, The Passing for the Xbox 360. Stay tuned for more reviews.
We walk this earth!